Welcome to Columbia, Missouri, Memorial Stadium and home to the Missouri Tigers, where we are anticipating quite a clash on Faurot Field today. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and when you've got a team that makes it into the top 25, now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the LSU Tigers. Taking on another team from the SEC, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Line gets set, first down. Using his legs, it's Durham. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Parker. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
He's showing you his skills on that last throw. This guy's got arm talent and accuracy, man, and some of it's not coachable. And I think back to Jamarcus Russell and Joe Burrow, 2 former Tiger quarterbacks that were the first overall pick in the NFL draft. They had some of that too. They just had a feel for the position that you simply couldn't coach at the college level. This guy, man, he's got some serious tools, and he really helps make this offense dangerous.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Looking to scramble. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
You know, one of the tricky parts with play action for a quarterback.
Offense set on first down. Leaves it with the running back. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. To the ground with the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Wide open downfield. Off he goes. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Jones to throw. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting into rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th. On 1st down, here comes this offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. That's caught. It's Parker. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. 1st down for this offense. He wants to throw. He's right on target. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Jones wants to throw it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Working the middle, it's complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
Nice job in coverage there. Offense trying to take a shot.
A 1st down for the offense. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. At the 40, there he goes. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. He's going to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Parker.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He's going to pass on 2nd down. Trying to beat the D deep. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown LSU! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on this.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Go straight ahead. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Jones to throw. Moving out of the pocket. Touchdown, Tigers! And a stomping has commenced. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense...
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Wide receiver shows motion. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
That's why as quarterbacks you cannot telegraph.
Now this offense is back on the field. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Trying to get behind the defense. He caught it. Touchdown, LSU! And the punishment has been extended. The offense set for a 1st down play. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback checking off. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Trying to burn this defensive back. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the beatdown has ensued. They add on another score, and now that record oh so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats. Find
1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, LSU! And the route is on. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. You're getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week. And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played.
He's taking the shot. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
And the defense gets the big.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been On the banks of the Mississippi River, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, a storied venue, and soon the fog will rise off the Big Muddy, and will it also bring a victory for the beloved Bayou Bengals, Tiger Stadium, home of LSU. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport, a rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land. Looking for a productive play on first down. Jones wants to throw it. Makes his connection.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation.
Looking for a huge play. He's got it inside the 15. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Got out of trouble and throws. Touchdown, Tigers! And they break the seal on the scoring. First down here for the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Going downfield for the big play. Touchdown, Tigers! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Bob.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Jones to throw. Going for the big play. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to...
First down to start the drive after the break. Quarterback checking the play. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tiger. Offense getting set for first down. He'll start this drive firing. Got it in the middle. It's Durham.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
On second down, he'll let it fly. He tries to take the top off. Brings it down on the right side. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the right. Makes a connection. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds... Here comes the offense on first down. He wants to throw. Coming out. He's going to fire deep. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play. And the incompletion brings up a second down. Jones wants to throw it. It's complete to the right. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Grabs it at the 25-inch stride. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. From the red zone, looking for a space. The sure hands, it's Durham. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Got his man quickly. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, first and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Into the end zone. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding...
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't...
The freshman able to get home with the sack. How about this strong safety here, just trusting his gut and going and making a play on the quarterback.
And you can't coach that. A lot of times people see things or they don't and understand, I can go get him right now. I can understand the situation. There's all kinds of guys throughout history that just have a great feel. He had a great feel in that play, went to the quarterback, got the sack.
He'll get rid of it. And the ball is picked off. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. Thought he had the huge play with the interception. Instead, nabbed for PI, and it'll be first down for this offense. Going up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Durham.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
On second down, they'll take to the air. Catch and stride inside the 15. The offense lining up for a first down play. Jones to throw. fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, he started rolling to his right, and because of that, it allowed the defender some time.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. They'll throw it on first down. Going to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. 1 second remaining here in the third. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Finds a man on the right. Afterburners coming. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the pummeling has started.
That's number 2 on the day, having a
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. He'll come out throwing on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Offense gets set for second down. Direct snap. One step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That third down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
Offense facing fourth down.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Smart move to keep it on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say it.
There is a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, home of the Bayou Bengals and the stadium called Death Valley since the late 50s. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese. First down here for the offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll throw it on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Green. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. LSU lining up first and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, LSU. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunity.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They'll put the tight end in motion. Slams it ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB...
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to...
Gonna take a shot. Holds it in on the left. All kinds of running room. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown. And
line gets set, first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. He's going to take off. Oh, it's on the ground. Live ball. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Jones wants to throw it. He's going to let it go. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. That's caught. It's Parker. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
that's a good...
Offense set on 1st down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. LSU quick to the line. And yet another Bayou Bengal baller on the outside who can just go get. Going for the big play. Got it inside the 10. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide open receiver? LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
And why would they?
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the deep.
On first down, here comes this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Now on second down after the incompletion. Jones to throw. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He fires to the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Wants to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Unloads to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Throws for the tight end. It's caught. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Looking for a productive play on first down. He's going to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's going up top. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work first and 10. He's looking to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Line getting set on second down. Jones wants to throw it. This time it's complete. Touchdown LSU! And they take it in for 6 more points. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Looking to go up top on first down. That is just a sideline credit. Roll, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, first down. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Let's see what they've got on second down. They keep attacking through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Green. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100% zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He's got it. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Running back goes in motion. Jones to throw. Fires into the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He's got it and still on his feet. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. They'll try to pick up the first. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down, and you just...
First down for this offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Lets it fly. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man by himself. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the stomping has commenced. They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one. They went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Jones wants to throw it. He lets one fly deep. Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown, LSU! After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of the season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite of what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. As they say around here, keep Austin weird. They're going to keep it electric today inside Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium, home to the Longhorns. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Jones to throw. They're trying to get to it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive instead. A first down for the offense. He's going to pass. Trying to get to it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Durham. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves to change for the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line this week.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
Here comes the offense on second down. They go to the ground. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A 1st down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Jones wants to throw it. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He finds his man. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. A 3rd and long coming up here. He's going for a big play downfield. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. That's reeled in. It's Watkins. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Firing to the right, complete. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more. The offense set for a 1st down play. He's looking to throw it. Pocket starts to collapse. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on 1st down. Now 2nd and long from the 21. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's complete.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. They'll try to power their way ahead. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the 1st down?
Well, the offense tries to pick up.
1st down here for the offense. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Jones to throw. Looking deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown. Offense getting set for 1st down. He wants to throw. He wants to take the top off. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Use the play fake, now to throw. corks one deep. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Unloads it left. Makes the grab. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the fourth quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So now with first and goal, let's see what LSU does here. They'll run play action. Lets it fly. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown. Here comes the offense on first down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Jones wants to throw it. He's taking a deep shot. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Green. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. Comes out throwing on first down. It's complete to the left. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. To the air on first down. He's going up top here late in the game. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. And now on second down for this offense. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Watkins. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Going up top on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. With the catch, it's Durham. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to it.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it. Fires toward the end zone. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And listen.
You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help?
Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. And here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Jones. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And he's got his man open downfield. An explosive game, big play, moves the ball inside the 40. LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. And he pulls in the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. LSU is now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the...
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Pressure is coming. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. That sack makes it 3rd down. To throw, it's Jones. Quick throw to the left. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
Here's a target, and it's complete. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They're able to get him down. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They were backed up. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. First down, looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Breaking free at the 35. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Second down after the incompletion. Looking downfield. It's Jones. Close to the tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Using his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. LSU has moved into the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Looking to throw it on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Tigers. And this one is getting ugly. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. The conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but man,
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustment? And here comes a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Jones. Receiver makes the grab, and he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Shotgun, empty backfield on 2nd and inches. From the shotgun, drops back, and he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a 3rd down play coming up. Looking to chuck it again. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. And it's intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
what a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Play action here on first down. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And that one is incomplete. They tried a deep ball with time running out in the third quarter, but it doesn't work. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. To throw, it's Jones. Trying to extend the play. He's going to pull it down and run. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll work the clock here with their running game. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Caught in the backfield. It's Watkins. The first down, picked up tackle at the 45. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. A solid run, good for first down yardage. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to throw. It's Jones. And a senior making a disruptive impact play. Second down now after the sack. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Works downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Touchdown, LSU. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Boy, they just can't.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And he drops back in the gun. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the route is on.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, and for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. To throw, it's Jones. Snags a quick throw.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? He'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. And he's got it. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll test the right side here. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they... Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Dropping back. It's Jones. And looking for a big play here. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a... It's a sack. They got it back at the 4-yard line. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. Looking for a deep completion. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. 2nd and 10 here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The pass rush has trapped him into sack. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take? Here's the throw deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. It's a 1st and 10 play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Nice grab. It's Parker. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. Drive stays alive with that first down completion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket now. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's 2nd down here. Dropping back, it's Jones. And it's caught. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Strong game by this quarterback. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, LSU. Linebackers making some adjustments now. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
This is a beautiful route here by the receiver. He works on the right side, comes all the way over on that deep over.
And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. It'll be tackled short of the 25 by the coverage team. Would have been better off just to take a knee there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Tigers. First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's brought down there to wrap up this game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the New Mexico Lobos, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Offense getting set. It's second down.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. To the air. It's Jones. He's running out. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Throws a rocket toward the right side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. First and goal, handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
First down and 10. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's caught. It's Parker. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Pass caught. Second down now. Off play action. He's looking to throw. He's looking deep here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Tigers. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. So about 30 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up on first and 10. Scanning the field, it's Jones. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They could not stop him. He's in. First down here for this offense. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance that.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
LSU getting set with a first and 10 coming up. Looking to throw again. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Can he reach the end zone? Touchdown, LSU. And the beatdown continues. How important was that touchdown? And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Looking to throw it deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking to pass. It's Jones. Going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Tiger. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, LSU. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The prep.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last possession. Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Scanning the field. It's Jones. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Handoff to the right side. Finding space at the 20. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the LSU Tigers, taking on another SEC team, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Back to pass. It's Jones. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
In this opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's caught downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Hand off to the single back. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. 6th play of the drive coming up. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Hit as he released it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. LSU now operating in the red zone. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Looking for 6. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? An inside give now from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to throw. It's Jones. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the 1st down. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Throws it to the right. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Looking to throw it on first down. Launching it. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. First down and 10 now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Looking to the end zone. Caught near the stick. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And that catch is hauled in. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it second and medium. Looking to pass. It's Jones. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Return to pick 6. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, what a play by this safety to kind of sit back and cover 2.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
Lets it go quickly. And it's complete downfield. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, that is back-to-backs right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing's...
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He's got his man wide open. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. LSU is now operating in the red zone. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Second down play coming up. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
He's got it right near the end zone.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Second down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the... Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. First and 10 play coming up. He's going to hand this off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw. It's Jones. And he'll lost it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Parker. He moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to the left. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. Defense are going to keep the pressure up in this third down. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play action.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught quickly. Good enough for first down yardage. The tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Picked off, a crucial turnover. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. To the air, it's Jones. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Defense makes the stop after the completion. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. We reach the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Looking to pass here on second down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down. Can the quarterback come through under pressure? Down a score late here in the fourth. Third down, out of the shotgun. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. And he pulls in the catch. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with the takeaway.
Well, that defender.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Now it's third down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. So down 4 late in the game. Obviously, they'll keep the offense on the field and go for it. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes. Well, they fall a little bit short at the final hurdle. It's small consolation, but they really had an excellent season. A lot to be proud of. Just couldn't get the job done here today.
Chris, that's really well said. And while I know we're going to have plenty of time over the next few weeks and months to focus on the champs, it's not easy to get to this point. While I know it's tough in that other locker room right now, I have a feeling they're going to be back. For now, however, let's enjoy the celebration of the national champs.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Texas Longhorns.
Now it's time to pack your bag. Oh, and before I go, welcome to your freshman year. It's time to spend the skill points you have already earned to upgrade your player. Additionally, each week, you will need to manage your workload. Activities like practice will earn you coach trust. And as your coach trust increases, you can improve your spot on the depth chart and gain more play calling flexibility. Now, let's get to work.
Welcome to Columbus, Ohio. Ohio Stadium just oozes tradition and history, and somehow the intensity is magnified when they turn on the lights to open another season for the Ohio State Buckeyes. We are in full-on stripe-out mode as the fans doing their part to try to distort the vision of the visitors. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Buffalo Bulls, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. We got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Complete downfield. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Jones to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. He's got it. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He rifles one deep to the left. Grabs it inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Takes a snap, wants to throw. And it's picked off at the goal line.